He went from nursing school to the hottest name in New Orleans rap. This is Every Rob49 Project Explained. The rise of a Vulture. Hit that subscribe. Fake Famous breaks it all down every week. From the trenches to the charts, let's get into the catalog that built the Vulture's nest. The foundation, 2020. For the world. This was grimy. Not industry polished, not TikTok friendly. This was, I might record this in a closet while ducking bullets music. It was survival rap at its rawest. Rob was venting, not flexing. The beats, mostly drill-inspired. Straight from the South, but with a Midwest-style hunger. You could feel the urgency in his voice, like every bar might be his last chance to eat. He rapped like he just clocked out of a 12-hour shift at the hospital and ran to the booth with trauma still fresh on his scrubs. Vulture. This is where the vulture concept took flight. You ever seen a vulture circle a body in the desert? Yeah, that's the energy. It was darker, heavier, almost gothic at times. Rob wasn't just rapping, he was looming, like he already knew the streets were doomed and he was just documenting the downfall. This was the turning point. He found his identity. It wasn't about being the flashiest or the fastest. It was about being the last one standing. The way he raps on this project, you can tell he's been in rooms where there was no exit plan. Krazy man. This one had polish, but not too much. It was like a hoodie that just came out the dryer. Still a little wrinkled, still with that heat on it. Rob started sounding comfortable here, like, yeah, I know I'm crazy, but y'all about to pay me for it. Production went up a notch. More keys, better mixing, but still had that bounce you expect from a dude who might freestyle in a gas station parking lot at 3 a.m. Standout moment, his confidence. He started rapping in caps lock. Every bar was a warning shot, and the industry low-key started ducking. The Come Up, 2021-2022. For God. This is where things clicked. The cover art alone said, I'm him. He sounded like he walked into the studio and dared the engineer to turn his mic down. Hustler and Schemy were the moment. You know how every rapper has that track where you go, oh, okay, he's not playing. Yeah, those two. He finally had replay value. Before, you respected Rob. Now, you ran his music back. You started hearing him in the car, in the gym, in the club, in places that usually ignore underground NOLA rappers. He was still on demon time, but now the demons had HD microphones. Welcome to Vulture Island. This project wasn't just a step up, it was a leap. From local heat to national buzz. The Vulture Island single, that was his back that ass up moment. Every party, every block, every time someone yelled, woo, 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 it was Rob49 season. Then the remix with Lil Durk dropped, and it was like the Vulture touched the clouds. Durk came in like the cosign you can't pay for. And Rob? He matched him bar for bar. Suddenly, Rob wasn't just New Orleans' secret weapon. He was a problem. The tape was filled with heavy bass, menacing flows, and hooks that made you feel like you were riding through 7th Ward with the windows down and the doors unlocked on purpose. And yo, the branding, perfect. Vulture Island became more than a song. It became a movement. He stamped his territory like a war general with an iPhone and a distribution deal. Let's talk growth. From For the World to Vulture Island, that's not just a come-up. That's evolution under pressure. He didn't change to fit the industry. The industry adjusted to him. He brought that classic Louisiana realness but wrapped it in a new sound, not bounce music, not drill, just Rob49. He's the bridge between Soulja Slim's truth and NBA Youngboy's chaos. But instead of running away from his past, he fed on it, like a vulture does. Every tape so far feels like a warning. You might make better music, but you don't want it more than me. And trust, the Vulture ain't done yet, but we'll get to that in the next part. From freestyling over statusy beats in 2020 to dropping back-to-back street sermons. But now, it's 2023. The chain's heavier. The beats hit cleaner. The features, Billboard certified. This is part 3, industry footing, where Rob stops knocking and kicks down the damn door. Welcome to Vulture Island 2, 2023. You know that scene in every rapper documentary where they finally get off the block and into a real studio? Yeah, this project sounds like that moment. Welcome to Vulture Island 2 wasn't just an album, it was Rob49's official handshake with the industry. The label budget was visible. The mixing was so crisp, you could hear his grill sparkle. And the features? Future, who never says yes unless your street resume checks out. Roddy Ricch, who showed up like, oh, you got melodies now? Bet. Even I Swear Vezo slid through like, let me bring Detroit grime to the bayou real quick. Hustler's Anthem. Future. Rob held his own like Future was the feature on his track. He didn't fanboy. He didn't fall back. He went bar for bar with Pluto and didn't flinch. Another one? Ballin' All Day? Fit Roddy. That one sounded like a Friday night in New Orleans with bottle girls, late rent, and a Glock in the glove compartment. Roddy brought the vibe. Rob brought the threat. And listen, Rob don't do bloated albums. He's not dropping a 27-track deluxe with random R&B interludes and a skit from his grandma. No. You get 10, 12 tracks, all heat, no filler. He pulls up like, here's the pain, here's the flex, here's the PTSD, here's a banger, now run that back. That's why his replay value's so damn high. He ain't trying to waste your time, just wreck your speakers. Let's talk about Rob49 in the wild. Not on his home turf, not on his own beat, but out in the jungle with other animals. G. Herbo collab. You know G Herbo don't rap on beat half the time, right? So when Rob jumped on a track with him, I was like, yo, is this about to be a lyrical car crash? But nah, Rob snapped. He slid in like, let me tighten up this tempo real quick while you Harlem shake on the instrumental. It worked. Rob found the pocket Herbo forgot existed. Babyface Ray feature. This collab was like two hood accountants comparing who finessed more PPP loans. Ray brought the cool, Rob brought the pressure. It sounded like sipping walk on a folding chair in front of a trap Airbnb. ESTG link up. This wasn't a feature, and this was two crash dummies test driving Hellcats in a hurricane. The bars, Gunsmoke, and Grit. ESTG came in growling. Rob followed with conviction, like he was doing push-ups mid-verse. The BET freestyle, let's not skip the viral moment. Rob pulled up to Biet like, y'all want metaphors? Nah. Y'all get real talk with a stare that could end your whole lineage. He ain't come with a pen. He came with intention. No flashy punchlines, just energy. The Vulture don't do haikus. He gives warnings. And guess what? It went viral. Twitter went nuts. Instagram chopped it into reels. TikTok turned the woo 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 into a meme. Meanwhile, Rob was in the back like, yeah, now go run the catalog. Rob's mindset. 10 steps ahead. The crazy part? Every move feels calculated. Like dudes playing chess while the rest of the game's stuck in checkers. He's not dropping songs, he's dropping seeds. Setting up branding, streetwear, features, freestyles, rollouts, and all of it ties back to Vulture Island. It's not just an album, it's a brand. He got motion in New Orleans, motion in Atlanta, and labels watching like it's Shark Tank. The drip, upgraded. The shows, packed. The energy, still dangerous. So now we ask, which Rob49 project hit the hardest for you? Was it the early rawness, the Vulture Island movement, or the industry power plays? Is Rob49 the next NOLA icon, or does he still got a few bodies to drop before that crown fits? Let us know in the comments, and stay tuned. Next up, every XXXTentacion project explained, only here on Fake Famous. Woo woo woo, we out.